And the Longhorns ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this. So Texas offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Running inside, it's Flores. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, they've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now it's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start.
Picked off! What a play by this defense! He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid... Quarterback empties his backfield. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Jackson will throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
The counter run play is really tricky for defenses to stop because it forces you to play with great eye discipline. Everything in pre-snap is telling you the ball's going to the strong side, but now they run it back weak, and they're pulling offensive linemen. This defense better be ready, because this won't be the last time today they see the counter run.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play. There's some room. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Longhorns have moved it inside the 20. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Here comes the Texas offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Complete. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Got his man. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Going with the counter play here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They're setting up the screen. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down from the 38. Trying to keep the drive alive. And some great 4th down defense against... The Longhorns come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Jackson will throw. Complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Catch in the middle, it's Flores. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Release to the back. Got it. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to throw it again. Completes the shuffle pass. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Here's the pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Jackson gonna throw it. He'll pull it down and run. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. Play is stopped as they check on an injured Gator. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. The run inside. It's Flores. Play is stopped as they check on an injured Gator. While they have a look at the injured player, will take a timeout. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give on the counter. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And you know what? The best third down offense is don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it. It's Flores. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Might as well stick with him. Got a little grass. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. And the Longhorns will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you gotta love the mindset that this squad just...
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll go to the counter. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Jackson will throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. There he goes. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Just steamrolling the defense.
And when you're a quarterback, you have to sell pass. You have to get your eyes down the field, the ball in your hand like you're ready to throw the football. Now, I quickly handed to the running back. You could see it worked, and the running back did the rest. The defense was thinking pass all the way. What a nice game.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts. Next, going for the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! And that one will put them up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Flores. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. Motion from the wideout. Jackson gonna throw it. Bring in the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he makes it past the 1st down marker, hits the slide, and they'll move the sticks. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Hands it off on the counter. Play is stopped as they check on an injured Gator. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, going to the air. Intercepted deep in his own end.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to...
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the 1st down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
Extending the play. Going to try to get it himself. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a 1-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Jackson will throw. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Finds him out of the backfield. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Right back to him on the ground. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
This is Send the tight end in motion. Running inside, it's Flores. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Unleashes one. Got his man on the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Flores. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Longhorns are marching down the field. Ready, go! They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll try to run for it. He is stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are... Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Townsend. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Gets it out quickly. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The run inside. It's Flores. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Ready, go. Jackson will throw. Here's a heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the... The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Switch it. Ready, go.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they've bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by...
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Flores. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively.
Looking deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stand. Offense working from the pistol. Off play action on 1st down. Rushes on him. And it's a sack.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Back open in the middle. They stop him. The punt team makes its way onto the field. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try it over the left side. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Flores. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the 1st.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes a catch. He's close to the 1st down, but they're gonna mark him just a little short.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feed.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the... The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. He unleashes a long one. And that'll be it. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running inside, it's Flores. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Ready, go!
Jackson will throw. That's reeled in. It's Flores.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every two...
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted.
And I guess he didn't watch the tape from a week ago, because when you...
The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll run the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers.
Intercepted a first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown Bulldogs! What momentum! And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They'll run play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Jackson gonna throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Longhorns right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Tight end now in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on second down, and now it's third down. The run inside. It's Flores. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Timeout on the field, and that's the second. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Looking deep. Intercepted. A half turnover can swing momentum.
And some defensive backs just have a way of
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This isn't bringing it back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play,
could be an alley. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Jackson will throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon.
Ready, go!
Looking for a push on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Under fire. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Where did he go?
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Where did he go?
Now on the counter. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage, they've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Go!
Jackson gonna throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
Go!
Wants to go right back downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Flores. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Making side adjustments here. On the run, it's Flores. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game, on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a 1st.
He's got him. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Might be looking to run. Headed to the end zone. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll run it on. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Longhorns offense will go to work first. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, they knew it wasn't going to be easy against this defense throwing the football, right? They've got a pass rush. This quarterback was going to be under duress. He gets drilled, but he gets his first completion on the opening drive of the game. It's going to look like this the rest of the way.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily and, more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing. They missed that 56-yard field goal, and now they'll pay for it by giving up good field position at the 39. Motion from the wide receiver.
Let it go!
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
14. Go, go!
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Flores. At the end of the play, there's a Georgia Bulldog who has yet to get up. Down in the play is their sophomore linebacker, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, ready! Ready to go!
Looking for room. It's Flores. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Motion from the back.
Ready to go!
Jackson will throw. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He gets it inside the 40 to the 39, and that'll be a first down.
And coaches have their scripts and their play sheets, and they have 4th and short. You know, when you get in these situations, they have plays that they're confident in. Called one here. Great job executing right near midfield.
To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's McCutcheon. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last 4th down.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
Hey, I gotta be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Headed to the end zone, and they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Wide, 53, ready, go!
Looking for a gap, it's Flores. And he breaks the play! Touchdown! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Go, go!
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the middle. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
30.
Running inside. It's Flores. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5.
A shot toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Back to the ground game on the left. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On the ground with the counter. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Jackson gonna throw it. Skips away from pressure. Got the first down. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
Maybe a crease. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Flores. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
The play action fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Forced out of the pocket. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. And the Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Ready. Blue 22. Blue 22.
They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move them on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready. Go.
The run inside. It's Flores. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion.
Let it go.
Trying to impose their will with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't...
Breaks into the open. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And, man,
Here comes the Texas offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You've got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down.
Just plowing ahead. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football.
Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Gets it out fast. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Oh, they're after him. Tight end finds a soft spot. Knocked off his feet. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. The give on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands. And
now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
Ready, go!
Smart move to keep it on the ground. There's a crease. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
The Bulldogs using their 1st timeout. Looking for space. It's Flores. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. It'll be 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. They'll run the counter. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground with the counter. Turning it on. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
You know, you're in the red zone. You bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Working that left side now. And they make the stop, and this offense has it in. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Ready to fire from the pistol. On the run, it's Flores. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one
at D.W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sideline. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. He understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Razorbacks will kick off first, and here we go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas's offense will get the football first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Hauls it in. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. And that one could serve a lot of purposes. You knock all the butterflies out, you get your first completion.
Yeah, and I agree. You know, the first completion, you get hit, and I always loved it as a player on the first drive to when you got hit, you got that out of the way, you get the butterflies out of the way, then you kind of settle and you realize, all right, this is just football.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Maybe some room here. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Longhorns will snap it on first and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires it with the catch. It's Flores. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll try the counter. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. To keep this drive alive. They make the stop, but not before he gets enough to convert on fourth down, and rolling the dice pays off. The Longhorns have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! The grab on the left. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, there's another outstanding run. You've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman. I don't know if anybody expected this. The fact that he's in the Heisman race as a true freshman, that's just ridiculous.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Complete in the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Jackson will throw. Finds his big tight end. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Flores. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Well, this guy's exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented, he'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season as a true freshman. He is just special.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. As a result, they lose yardage.
Fires to the right. Got his man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Running inside, it's Flores.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They give it to him again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They would have needed a boomer from here, a 55-yard field goal attempt, so instead, they'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. Just steamrolling the defense. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Man, this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned for the Heisman Trophy as a true freshman running back, that is absolutely insane. And you've seen it all throughout the years. The big plays, the explosiveness, the speed. This guy has been unbelievable.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the...
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He's loose on the right. Past the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Now... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for space. It's Flores. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Fires left. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
That's a play this out.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense. A set of downs. Off play action on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flores. Stumbled to the ground.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play. And there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves. But that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Throws to the back. That's caught. It's Flores. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Jackson will throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Not gonna get there. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive.
Might have a chance. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to power their way ahead. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. Snagged in the middle, it's Flores. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. He's going to take off, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like, a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, get some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. To the ground to try to move the chains. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And they get another first down, and this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like, not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first downs, and a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And, man, that's frustrating for an offense. You got a little something going. You had a little bit of momentum, but they've got to do a better job of protecting their guy, keeping him upright, letting him go make some plays for this offense. That's the only way he's going to get hot.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Pressure coming. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety. Jackson going to throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Pass is broken up downfield, and look who's there, the linebacker covering serious ground. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Got a man, it's Flores. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Flores. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He wants a big play here late. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. This time it's complete. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And that is how we will wrap this one up. great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win.
Glad to have you with us from First Bank Stadium in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say off the play fake on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know, receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Jackson will throw. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Texas! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The run inside. It's Flores. Still on his feet at the 35.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Terry. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They'll stop play here to tend to the injured Commodore. And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a finding some room. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. He now has 53 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. He breaks a tackle. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. One final play before the end of the quarter. Jackson gonna throw it. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
The Longhorns want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got the tight end. Defense comes up. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to the counter. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big...
Snags it, and there's running room. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Longhorns peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. So now it's 2nd and long. Jackson will throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on 3rd down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Townsend. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their 2nd. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Longhorn! Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Flores. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line. He'll run it again. There he goes. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Jackson gonna throw it. Spits it out to the back. With the catch, it's Flores. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Oregon, taking on the Illinois Fighting Illini.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. The lone back's got it. There's a little room there.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Ready, go!
Some misdirection with the counter. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Off the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Flores. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Flores. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100.
There's some room. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Switch it. Ready, go.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there.
Break. Here we go. Ready. 180. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They'll stop play here to tend to the injured Commodore. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They go right back to it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Flores. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. Quickly to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Power ahead. Touchdown, Texas! And they add. This offense has it with really good field position. Running inside, it's Flores. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got a little grass. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. but it is back. And now we find out who gets the right to lay claim to the football-obsessed state of Texas. This matchup has had all kinds of great moments, and we're ready for some more. Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule. Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these two programs, for games like this, for the opportunity to reach the college football playoff. You knew these two teams were on a collision course. That's the opportunity ahead of you to go get it done in front of a lot of eyeballs watching.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Flores. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play around...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baker. Cross the 30 to the 35. Looking for a crease. It's Flores. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Unloads to the right. Got a man, it's Townsend. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Did Beaver really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday. What an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll leave the offense out there on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Could be an alley. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another 1st down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time,
just plowing ahead. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The Longhorns in the hurry up. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Went right back to him, and again he is denied. It's 3rd and goal. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Break. So it's all over.
Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're gonna mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pulls it in, it's Flores. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass on 2nd down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they make the play and make sure they're... And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the 1st half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the 1st half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the 1st half.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the 2nd half to throw any completions.
Running inside, it's Flores. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Flores.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. The Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the... Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Flores. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Punts it out of the air. Flying down the left side. The 20. Touchdown, Texas. Once he got a step. Here comes the Texas offense. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up. The latest edition of this tradition-rich rivalry ends with the Aggies saying howdy to a victory
When are you going to play Arc Raiders again?
When they come out with a fucking good update, all right? I'm not going back there to grind Bobcats for a month straight. I want something cool.
Yeah, bro.
I'm telling you, the game is so good. There's just no end game. There's nothing for me to work for. I know that if I hop on Arc Raiders right now, there's literally nothing to work for. They're like, oh, do the quest for what? What, is it going to give me 3 smoke bombs? Woo!
Dude, I love that game, but I've never seen a game fumble
so hard.
I
honestly still think there's a chance. Listen, I'm going to get a lot of shit for this, but I don't think it's dead yet. I think they still have a chance. I believe this is their last chance. I will say that. If they sit down and crack it out and hit us hard, I think there's a chance. I'm going to get a lot of L's in the chat for this, but it's the fucking truth. A game obviously is better without hackers and without glitches like noob glitches. But that should be like, well, not last priority, but it should be first priority. Dude, I've played Tarkov. I've been playing Tarkov for 5 years. How many hackers and glitches are in that game? Doesn't matter. It's a fantastic game because they focused on the content and progression. You know what I mean? Of course, I don't want hackers and glitches, but it should be first priority. It should never be first priority.
They need to do something about questing, and they need to make it so, like, it needs to be an end game.
Yeah, exactly. It needs to be something to work for.
When are you going to play Arc Raiders again?
When they come out with a fucking good update, all right? I'm not going back there to grind Bobcats for a month straight. I want something cool.
Yeah, bro.
I'm telling you, the game is so good. There's just no end game. There's nothing for me to work for. I know that if I hop on Arc Raiders right now, there's literally nothing to work for. They're like, oh, do the quest for what? What, is it going to give me 3 smoke bombs? Woo!
Dude, I love that game, but I've never seen a game fumble
so hard. I honestly still think there's a chance. Listen, I'm going to get a lot of shit for this, but I don't think it's dead yet. I think they still have a chance. I believe this is their last chance. I will say that. If they sit down and crack it out and hit us hard, I think there's a chance. I'm going to get a lot of L's in the chat for this, but it's the fucking truth. A game obviously is better without hackers and without glitches like noob glitches. But that should be like, well, not last priority, but it should be first priority. Dude, I've played Tarkov. I've been playing Tarkov for 5 years. How many hackers and glitches are in that game? Doesn't matter. It's a fantastic game because they focused on the content and progression. You know what I mean? Of course, I don't want hackers and glitches, but it should be first priority. It should never be first priority.
They need to do something about questing, and they need to make it so, like, it needs to be an end game.
Yeah, exactly. It needs to be something to work for.
When are you going to play Arc Raiders again?
When they come out with a fucking good update, all right? I'm not going back there to grind Bobcats for a month straight. I want something cool.
Yeah, bro.
I'm telling you, the game is so good. There's just no end game. There's nothing for me to work for. I know that if I hop on Arc Raiders right now, there's literally nothing to work for. They're like, oh, do the quest for what? What, is it going to give me 3 smoke bombs? Woo!
Dude, I love that game, but I've never seen a game fumble
so hard. I honestly still
Drew Lance here. Let's get knocked out. My boy Taz. Before we get started. 3 rounds, 45 seconds. Let's go. We got 5 fights right now. All right, we got my boy Luke. Got Eli. Got my boy Luke. All right, man, we got 45 seconds. 3 rounds. Let's go. Time.
Showdown. The rivalry once thought dead and gone, but it is back. And now we find out who gets the right to lay claim to the football-obsessed keeping it on the ground inside. It's Flores. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's McCutcheon on the nasty move, and now he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play. So it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there. Because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Slings it downfield. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Some misdirection with the counter. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. On the run, it's Flores. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to... And the Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down. On target over the middle. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Sends it back in motion. Jackson will throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday, what an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
For the score. Touch. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. The give on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Flores. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run inside. It's Flores. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule. Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these two programs, for games like this, for the opportunity to reach the college football playoff. You knew these two teams were on a collision course. That's the opportunity ahead of you to go get it done in front of a lot of eyeballs watching.
Gonna run it. It's Flores. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do. You force the passing situations. Now what do? Now you can drop back, play pass. And when the quarterback scrambles, now I just rally to the football, I tackle him on the ground, and I force the 4th down.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the third down play, looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Running inside, it's Flores. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have. Looking for room, it's Flores. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking left. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Flores. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. There's a crease. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Using his legs, it's Flores. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Jackson will throw. Plucks it out of the air. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Give to the single back. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quick completion to the right. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Very close to putting a bow on. This one gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance for pass. Touchdown, misses. And they add 6 more.
Break. Over.
The run inside. It's Flores. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's McCutcheon. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They want that clock to run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. Rides to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Always a welcome play for the punt team. Makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense got it. They're on the run. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the foot. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. One possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small window.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And every defensive coordinator in the country will tell you, you want to get them to 3rd and long, obvious passing situations. Because they won 2nd down and they got that big sack, they put them in the predictable 3rd down, they win, and probably force the punt here.
He's not going to make it to the first down marker, but that looked like a clear face mask, and he might wind up with the first down anyway. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Wants to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Got some room to run, and he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. Well, The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense has the football first here today. So first look at this offense with the conference championship and bragging rights on the line. Joe, we'll see if there's any sign of nerves here in the early going.
Well, there's always going to be nerves because there's a championship on the line. But you throw on top of that the fact that this is a rivalry game, and there can be a lot of emotion going on as well. I think the team that can sit into the details first, that's the one that's going to have the advantage. Not play through emotion, but play through the details of the offense.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. They'll try to run for the first down. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Here comes the rush. He's looking to scramble. He gets the first and more. He slides down, has enough for the first down, but a penalty marker on the play. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. That's Carr. It's Townsend. And we're able to get him down.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch.
He's got space. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most
Man, looking for a big play here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaking into the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge. Let them get after the quarterback.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that...
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Critical third down play for this offense right here. And they pick up the first on the ground. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, not all turnovers are...
Scanning the field, it's Jackson. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert? Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge... Trying to find room. It's Flores. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th. Looks like one more play here before halftime. The back's got it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. To the air, it's Jackson. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Receiver in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. Brought down short of that. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting off the defender.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations.
Welcome to Road to Glory. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your legendary college career. Before you get started, you can customize your experience to your liking in the settings. This is also where you can import team builder teams for both high school and college. If you like, you can build out custom conferences so the college football landscape looks the way you want it to. Next, it's time to pick your position. We've added 3 new positions this year: tight end, edge, and safety. So you have more ways to play the way you want. Now it's time to customize your player's appearance, their styles, and their gear. Remember that old adage: if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you play good. Next, you'll set your player's skills on the field. But first, the first step in building your player is setting their physique. As you adjust your height, weight, and body type, the maximum ratings for your attributes will change. Smaller players tend to be quicker and more agile, while bigger players are generally stronger and more physical. Pay close attention here, because your player's physique determines the maximum rating of your attributes and shapes the kind of player you can build. Here, you'll set your max potential by determining how high you can progress each attribute during your career. Your player's archetype and potential physical abilities will be determined based on your allocation of points in these skills. You'll have the chance to raise these attributes further by earning up to 25 cap breakers. These are awarded for accomplishing milestones like winning awards, setting records, or winning championships. Next, you need to set the mental abilities that tie into your academics, leadership, and brand. You can upgrade these by completing objectives, and they'll activate or deactivate depending on how well you manage your weekly agenda. Okay, let's review everything and make sure it all looks good. Once you hit that confirm button, your road to glory begins.
first down pass, complete to the wideout. Loss of throw. Brings up second down. The second down pass was complete on the screen. He's tackled on the play at the 21-yard line. Third down coming. The third down pass complete on the screen. Loses one. Running back with the carry. He's brought down at the 21-yard line. Second down. The quarterback is sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's third down. He's tackled on the play at the 21-yard line. Brings up second down. Quarterback is brought down and sacked. A loss of no yard on the play. Third down coming. The deep throw on third down was incomplete. The pass on first down, caught by the back. Gain of 4. Second down coming up. The pass on second down, caught by the tight end. Gain of 22. And that's good enough for a first down. Running back with the carry. Pickup of 2. Brings up second down. The second down pass complete to the wideout. Marked down at the 50. It's third down. The pass on third down for the receiver is incomplete. The first down pass complete to the tight end. Pickup of 5. Second down coming up. The second down pass complete to the back. Picks up 4. Third down coming. The running back carries the ball. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. First down for the offense. The deep throw on first down was incomplete. It's by the receiver. Tackle on the play at the 39-yard line. It's third down.